Did have an excellent, like, scream at the end. Like, that's going to be a fun thing to use at some point.
Well, as long as that's true, that totally redeems the last, like, 2.5 hours.
So we just saw A Most Wanted Man, and on this show I take my friends out to see movies. We come out and review them quickly without spoilers, and then after we've done that we have a discussion, and the discussion can include spoilers. So if you're trying to decide if you want to see this movie or not, check out the review. If you've already seen it or don't care to and just want to hear more about what we thought, watch the second half with the discussion. A Most Wanted Man is a movie that I wanted to like. It's a spy thriller with Philip Seymour Hoffman and Robin Wright and some other great cast. It's really well directed. It's really well acted. It has a terrible, terrible screenplay and plays out like a very rote, childish idea of what spying is. And I'm sure that in the novel it worked because there was things that they were interpreting for the screen as the end of a scene would happen before, like, it things kept happening, like they would stop listening in on a conversation because the plot told them it was
right,
done.
because they had everything they needed.
They had what they needed. Like, as the audience, you're watching and going, why are you not listening anymore? Like, you just heard what you wanted to hear. Listen to the rest of what they're going to say. So, it's very bad. And I would say that if you see it in the theater, you're likely to have people around you that are asking questions of each other of, like, what's happening or why is this going on? But if you watch it at home, I don't think it would keep your attention. I think you just get bored after a while and give up on it.
I did consider napping.
Because
if we didn't have to do this.
Like, everything that you expect to happen happens in this movie.
Yeah.
It is
I think that is the only reason I stayed awake, is because I kept thinking I was going to miss, like, the one plot twist that would redeem the whole movie, and then it was over.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And it's like the whole movie was about being frustrating. Like, that was really the point of the movie, was to be frustrating.
Possibly.
I mean, that's what I take away from it.
Yeah. Which
like, people trying to do the right thing can't do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember when, like, Heath Ledger tragically died and then The Dark Knight came out and everybody talked about how great that performance was? This isn't that for Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No, and I kind of thought that too. Like, I thought maybe this was his last great...
I don't think it's even the last movie that has him in it that's going to come out. I think he has more stuff out, but this is... I mean, he's fine in it. It's just... It doesn't translate from... Like, you can see where there's an interesting novel in there that is just laid out.
Well, and I think I was disappointed by that
chapter.
too, is that there was so much potential there. I mean, there was, like you said, there was Philip Seymour Hoffman, there was Robin Wright, there was William Dafoe, there was, I can't remember, what's the name of the actress that played the lawyer?
I don't know her name.
Oh, yeah, and they could have done a lot more with the talent that they had.
Well, I mean, what really fell apart is there was never a sense of danger. There was never a sense of, like, there's not a gun battle in this. There's not a fight in this. There's not an action sequence, really.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of talking and a lot of, this guy's probably going to do this.
There was no
climax. And then
climax.
that guy does that.
Yeah, there was no climax.
Well, there was an anticlimax.
Well, yeah, I guess.
There's an anticlimax.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's sort of the point of the movie, which is why I say, like, you watch it and you're sort of like, everything about this is telling me it's a spy movie, but it's not really a spy movie. Also, special mention for the soundtrack, which is terrible. It is so bad. It's like someone sampled Danny Elfman's Batman soundtrack from 1989, and then like tried to make the cheesiest like 60s 007 stuff with it that they could, and then they did a bunch of stuff with like using traffic noise in a song or using like found object noises in the song.
I didn't even
you couldn't tell like
notice.
whether it was a sound effect that was supposed to be part of the Foley of the movie or if it was part of the song, and then it would cut to another scene and it'd still be going on. It's like, okay, this is part of the song.
Oh, yeah, I did
Or
notice
then
that.
he'd be driving in his car
Yes.
and there'd be a song and it would cut away from him and the song was gone.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Or he got out of his car and the music was over.
it's so weird. You know, and like Robin Wright represents the American government in this, but we never get, there's never a sense that it goes beyond her. There's never, like, it just feels like there's 5 guys that live in Hamburg and they have conversations with each other once in a while.
I'm still
And they
not
all do
really
what they're supposed to
clear
do.
who all of those 5 guys were.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Robin Wright Penn is very definitely American. And then there was the, like, Moore, who was somehow
Yeah.
part of the governmental structure and was working against Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got it right.
Okay.
I mean, the people that are out to double cross him that you know are going to double cross him.
Mm-hmm.
There's the discussion part 2. I think that's it for this movie. Hopefully you enjoyed the review and we saved you from seeing this mess. It's really a shame. I wanted to like it. I wanted it to be good, but it just isn't. It doesn't work. If you like the way we do these reviews, please like us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com. And thanks for watching.
Bye.